Hi everyone, welcome to the final week of my WPL match. A lot of these games are played on Showdown and I don't upload Showdown games because I don't think the content I create from Showdown is as good as ones that are on cart. So just to break it down, in the WPL we have teams of 12. So my thought process when going into these matches is just create a team of 6. Half the mons I will prepare for won't come, and I don't like try to over predict what might and might not come, because then I tend to get surprised and rattled when something I wasn't thinking would come shows up. So yeah, to just give a quick overview of Rylekt's team, who's doing really well. I think he's 6-1 at the point of us going into battle. I'm 4-3. I need the win to qualify for playoffs, and yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game. And Rylekt's got something to play for. If he beats me, he tops the group and gets a bye for the first round of playoffs. So yeah. Overview of Rylekt's team. He's got Rylekt, who is a fantastic support mon and an attacking mon. It's got loads that he can do. I would expect a throat spray coming out of it, but who really knows? Hydreigon, always a threat. And I think that's his tailwind user. He's got a couple of them, but I mean that would probably be his priority tailwind user. So he's got a really good trick room set that can't be hit with priority, and he's got a strong tailwind user, and then he's also got Skeledirge, who really worries me. We don't know what the Terra types are going into the game, so it could be anything. Then there's the Follow Me Pachirisu, so if he's going to want to set up Trick Room or Tailwind, chances are I put Pachirisu next to whatever he wants and sack that. Pure Power Medicham, which is going to hit like a truck. Donphan, which I'm not sure what it really does. I know it's got good bulk and can hit hard. Revavroom, I don't like that thing. I've got one, I know what damage it can do, and I'm worried about what it's going to do to my team if it's, depending what its Terra type is. 9 times out of 10 I expect him to be like Terra Flying, just to get rid of the times 4 ground weakness. Appledun I don't really expect to come. Orthworm, yeah, if you Terra Electric it, and then you can't hit it for any super effective moves because his ability stops it getting hit by ground moves. So something to be aware of. Skuntank is what it is. Dark Poison, only weakness is ground. So a quick overlook, see he's got quite a bit of ground weakness, but that means not much in this gen. You usually Terra something to get rid of a weakness, is what I've seen mostly in draft leagues. So yeah, and that's just this gen in general really. His team overall is slower than mine, so Tailwind could be really good, but also I've got better Trick Room mons in Dragalge, Mudsdale and Rabska, so I might want to be going slower. But yeah, we'll get into the game. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you afterwards. second win this week, and that also means that we are now in WPL playoffs. So the team in front of you is what I took. Again, I had a Stamina, Assault Vest, Mudsdale. This one was Terra Fairy. It resisted the beat ups, so we've all done less damage, but also Fairy in general is a good defensive type to be. So very happy with like how that strat worked out. Then we have our Covert Cloak Trick Rooming Rabska. Almost went into this game with only 3 moves on it, so the last move Safeguard was just kind of there to help if I needed it. To help, it would also help against like any less obvious moves like Will-O-Wisp on the Skeledirge or something like that, so like he can't then Will-O-Wisp and then Hex, for example. Me low kicks, this mon seems to surprise me every time I bring it, and being able to essentially Terra Dark and then Throat Chop, and essentially that would KO the Farigiraf, was like undeniable. I needed that was just something I couldn't ignore. Killer Ultra's been a beast all season for me. This game was like hardly any different. Game 3 leading that and Byraw was just like exactly what I needed. Pyro, fantastic mon. It's my throat spray user. Basically get off a hyper voice, terror it into a type that's going to do well against your opponent, and it usually does well. It had endure just because I know that someone would start targeting down if it was picking up KOs, so it would survive another turn, be another menace. And then finally we got Weavile, who's there to help set up Mudsdale, but also gets a bit of priority, and it's a good attacker in general. So yeah, the team done well. In game 2, Rylekt played really well, and once he saw that I was really struggling with a Skeledirge, I'm pretty sure he thought, keep that thing alive and the rest will take care of itself. So yeah, overall it was a decent showing. Very happy with the 2-1 win. Again, gets me into playoffs. I'm really happy with how this team's performed all season. I don't think I've actually made any trades from when I originally drafted it. So yeah, very happy. I honestly, it's the first time I made the WPL playoffs. So I'm anyway rambling now. So catch you guys next time. Hopefully we'll have a bit more WPL in the future. But yeah, we'll see. Bye.